Today we're casting New World 3 vs 3, which I highly doubt since we only have 4 players. In yellow, KJ with his teammate, NXConB99QBE9 in the blue. In the green, it's Red Alert fans with a great color, and right next to them, the only one with the perfect flag, it is Ninja R1. All of these players are playing as like Soviets. I believe 3 of them were USSR and 1 was Ukraine. I don't actually remember who was the Ukrainian player. Anyways, over here, I hope it works now. Why does my infinite zoom not work anymore? I don't know. That's annoying. No? Nope. Doesn't want to work. Oh, well. In that case, I'll just say it like this. Whee! Yep, this is all gems. Secretly, they all just wanted to play Tiberium Dawn, but they're not doing that. They're playing Red Alert, and here we have very expensive minerals. Because, of course, those give you like double the cash per ore truck. So, minigunners coming out for yellow. Couple of grenadiers are also coming out for them, though they did sell off their barracks, which I don't know why. You've got such an economy, or like high eco map, and then you sell off your barracks? I mean, in that case, just build power plants and then immediately a refinery and then go into your war factories, I would imagine. Oh well, I mean, over here, red is also expanding with their minigunners, but yellow will be the one in the enemy base first. I hope this match is not going to be too infantry heavy, because I already noticed that it's relatively difficult to spot units on those gems. Just because, well, pretty much all of their colors are in the gems themselves, and the units aren't exactly bigger than the gems. I mean, with a lot of them in one place you can easily spot them, but like, zoomed out, here we have one singular minigunner. Not exactly the easiest thing to spot. So, minigunner over here, that's all just your own team. And heavy tanks, alrighty. Not actually going for more eco, it seems to. Interesting, you only have like 3 little ore trucks. Even though I'm pretty sure it would be better for you to just get more eco, because eco wins games. Over here we've got like double ore truck, that's it? Oh no. Here we've only got 2. And over here we've got 3. I don't think that's great. I mean, everyone is building heavy tanks, but as long as the enemy heavy tanks are not moving into your base, which they are not doing, everyone is quite passive, I believe it would be better to just, well, get more eco. I mean, you've now got 4 ore trucks. And you also want to go into tech, it seems, because you have your repair plant. Although, in matches like these, with a lot of units, heavy units, expensive units, it could actually be worth it to just keep it up. I mean, it's not as if you needed the cash right then and there. And it's still more efficient to heal units up than it is to build new ones. Though maybe you're able to use the one from your teammate, I don't know. And MCV, there it is. That means even faster production of buildings, which can lead to even more eco. Green now going to their teammates because they want to defend against yellow. It seems the yellow does have a lot more tanks over here. So as long as the minigunners are able to soak enough damage from the tanks, maybe you have a chance. If your micro is that much better, maybe you have a chance, but you really need more tanks. and red needs to help out. Yes, there is a small force from blue on the other side as well, and health bars are really distracting right now. Anyways, well, Tesla Tower is not being focused, which means that it will finally be at least kinda decent. But yellow just has so many tanks. What do you do against that? Well, hope you survive, that's all you can do. Blue's little force has been cleaned up by red, that means red, you need to help your teammate out. And green, don't push in too far because you need your reinforcements close. These tanks still take a while before they're going to group up with these, while you should be able to reinforce quicker with your teammate, who's actually going for V9s, really nice. And you've also got multiple MCVs, or like construction yards, that's great. And ooh, I didn't realize it, but you snuck a proxy base here. Well, that's a lot of tanks now, finally. And because yellow's tanks were quite far in the front. Yeah. Oh, I was like wondering, why don't you target that? But it was a phantom. Sure. Well, green, your little attack here will be cleaned up. However, why? I don't get it. Oh, it is still alive, sure. Why though? Anyways, multiple MCVs now here. Move them somewhere before they get killed. V9 was really nice because it has like very heavy alpha shot. What do I hear? I hear someone speaking. And I don't know who it is or where. Because I don't see anything like a commander or anything. So I don't know. But it did come from the game. Anyways, health bars off again, just because it's so difficult to see all of the tanks do things when you have so many health bars. Blue's little base here will try to help yellow out. But now the question is, what did the enemy team, so green and red, do in the meantime? Your eco of just 6 ore trucks? You've got an eco of, well, 1, 2, 3, 4? That just 4 ore trucks? Sure thing. Okay. People are trying to defend with Tesla towers, which is fine if the enemy doesn't have enough. But this doesn't look like enough. Also, mine layer and tank, though I'm pretty sure that's 1 unit. Oh. Were you not done constructing the tank yet? Also, this one is also funny. I mean, it's one large tank with the, like, barrels fighting each other. I like it. Anyways, Tesla towers are finally doing something because they can outrange the tanks. And yep, indeed, it was just 1 unit. So, red, where are you? Green, why are you fighting ahead of your Tesla towers and without support from your teammate? Either target the V9s because those outrange your Tesla towers, or don't engage. And definitely don't lose your V9s without shooting. Well, blue is pushing forward with a couple of their forces, or like most of their forces, but without their teammates' help. And they do get cleaned up over there. Right. Red is also just taking shots from the V9s. Not exactly great. And there is one small problem. I don't know which team like has more harvested, because I highly doubt a single person has already yep, there it is, already gathered like 170,000 and 140,000. I kinda highly doubt that, especially with the 2,000 energy access. But I mean, I guess it's possible on a map like this, with a, like, double eco. Red, are you really going to try and fight that? With that little amount of things? Like, such low numbers of things. Green over here, fighting an uphill battle as well. I mean, Mammothie boys are coming in. Those can fight in lower numbers, sure. But you didn't struggle with your numbers, Blue. Still great to see Mammoths though. Pushing forwards with the Tesla towers is actually working this time around because they're not being focused. And most of the V9s are out of ammo. Some of the V9s are out of ammo. So, I mean, I guess it's working. And Mammothie boys will probably not be worth the cost, but I mean, it's kind of just fun to see them. And that's enough for me. Anyways, red and green are not really engaging at the same time. I mean, green has already lost everything they had, and now red is going to lose everything as well. Because the squishy V9s are inside of the enemy army. Hey, that's a fun tank. That's a green and blue imposter tank. Teslas, you're making a lot of noise. Mammoths will now go down to Tesla towers because with enough numbers, Teslas are good enough to hold off incoming forces. Right, by now, green and red combined probably will be able to hold or push this a little bit. But I still highly doubt it's going to work because 21,000 in the bank for blue and 13,000, 12,000 in the bank for red. That means, well no, actually sorry, 10,000 in the bank for yellow is what I wanted to say. That's one team and that's one team. Which means that they will be able to reinforce for longer or at least faster. Depending on like the eco the players have, of course. Tesla towers, as long as they're not being focused, which is difficult to do right now because, well, you don't have units, so the Teslas will pretty much automatically be targeted. Are good. But yeah, without any units in front, they kinda suck. They're just glass cannons getting 1 or 2 shots off each, which kinda isn't worth it. But again, you did hold the line. Now if you don't push in with your squishy V9s, you should be good, I would hope. I mean, blue isn't here. Blue is just sitting here with a lot of units. Letting just yellow die a little bit. Sure. And also, blue, you need even more production. You've got a lot, but you need more. You've still got 25,000 in the bank. You're not able to spend everything. And you need a couple more refineries, it seems, because even in red alert, you've got gridlock. Or almost gridlock. So, another imposter tank, but at least on the right team. It's like the Ukrainian tank, because it's yellow and blue. Anyways, green has to retreat because none of his Teslas are close and his teammate is also not trying to help out. Even though I'm pretty sure they have like a larger army right now. Especially in alpha damage, alpha shot with their V9s. So, red really wants to push against blue. Which, why don't you just make your front as small as possible and just hit yellow with your V9s, then push forwards into blue? I mean, a 1v1 or like 2 1v1s, you're not going to win. Blue is too strong for that, but maybe if you combine your forces you can push him? I just doubt it. And the V9s really should have just stayed behind. Green, are you going to try and rush into the enemy harvesters? That's a great idea, because crippling economy cripples the army production. Though, doesn't really work well if the enemy has like almost 40,000, or like over 40,000 combined in excess. But still, it's something you can try. Also, it seems like I've still got someone selected because I just heard like acknowledged. Which normally only happens if you have it selected or it's in this specific song. Shh, I didn't realize then. Oh well. Anyways, Tesla Tower is now on the other team, which means that, yeah, no, green, you're getting cleaned up quite easily. You've got another proxy base though, which is very nice. With a decent amount of Teslas and a couple of tanks. But red, where are you? Green is once again fighting on his own. The coordination between these players is not exactly great. Green is fighting yellow here, green is fighting everyone here. With the Teslas, no tanks, which means that this gets cleaned up by V9s easily. Only now red is pushing in. And red will probably try to sneak behind, which isn't a bad idea. Though it's quicker for blue to get like through their base than it is for yellow or red to go around. But linking up with these forces is of course really nice. Possibly going to take down a couple of ore trucks. Though it doesn't look like it because they are going back. And green once again launching a frontal assault, which is not what you want to do if you're behind, I'm pretty sure. I mean, defender's advantage and all that, right? And green's tanks will all get cleaned up kinda soon. Over here, well, red is going in, going after the tech center, then going after multiple construction yacht. It could work, don't get me wrong, it could actually work. Nuke? Where nuke? Nuke? Sure. Apparently there was a nuke somewhere. I just can't find the damage. I mean, the screen went white, I'm pretty sure that means nuke. Also like, hey, that's a very weird Tesla. Anyways, red, your attack actually did work quite well. You cleaned up a lot of construction yards. Also, this could have been the place where the nuke went, though I'm not completely sure. And hey, that's fun. You don't often see those. I mean, this is like the something, and this is like the nuclear defense or something. So those are probably just the nukes that we just saw. Or like, kinda saw. Anyways, if you're going to launch another nuke, yellow, please warn me about it. So, green, once again, has a little bit of a base here. Not proxy base, because it's just spidering on over from their own base. So maybe that is going to work in the end. I mean, Teslas over here are not really being dealt with. War factory close, could get a couple of tanks, though might actually die against Tesla soon. And, well, yellow is out of cash. And red now has 40k. Yeah, okay, I mean, I kinda doubted the red and green team. I actually did. Oh, yellow just gave up. That's disappointing. Now red and green are definitely going to win. I mean, red and green were in the same position yellow and blue are in now. Or at least about the same position. So like, why do you give up, yellow? Look, now red is the one with the mammoths. And green is the one with the heavies. But a 2v1, a complete 2v1 is not going to be won by blue. So I don't know why yellow just gave up. I mean, it did look grim for you, but that was the same for green and red. I mean, they were pushed back a lot, they held on with Teslas and a little bit of army, and then they pushed back. And now you're giving up. That's not the spirit. You should have just tried. And last but not least, game paused at 16:11. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left, but that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. by I'm giving the win to green and red, because blue can't win a 2v1 without any cash in the bank.